Dramatic pause there, folks. Hi, folks, and welcome to the Moo Mad channel. It's James here, and I have received 2 packages from a subscriber, Larry, and my friend. And he has sent these over to me, and he's given in one box there's 5 movies, but there's 2 of the movies that he's given us and myself and Roy a specific task, and that's to watch these movies, review them, and me and Roy are going to put a video together. So I'll show you the movies that he sent me, but I won't talk about them in too much detail because we're going to do a separate video once we've watched and reviewed them. So first one is Nicolas Cage in Prisoners of Ghostland. It's a cyberpunk western is what you would describe it as, I think. So to say, I'm not going to talk too much about this one because we're going to do a separate video. Oh, actually forgot what else is in the box, to be honest with you. But I do see one sticking out, and Larry's clearly noticed on my shelf that I don't have this one in the Universal collection there, because I've got the Universal collection there. I've got 5 with slipcovers, 5 without, and now I've got 6 with slipcovers. And I have never, believe it or not, I have never ever seen this movie, Gandhi. I know what it's about. Gandhi is the leader of India who led India to independence from us, I think. I've never ever seen it. You know what? Even though I've never seen it, right? This always reminds me of that joke in Only Fools and Horses where Trigger goes, "I wonder what happened to that Gandhi. He made one film and then he just disappeared." Ben Kingsley, yeah. I bet this is a long one, eh? 191 minutes. That's 3 hours 11 minutes. Oh, it's got the Gandhi Blu-ray in there. And is that a DVD? Oh. No, it says Blu-ray disc 1 and Blu-ray disc 2. I doubt they're on 2 different discs. The Blu-rays are big enough for that, so that should be fine. Right, let me just pop that. Or maybe it is on 2 discs, because Lord of the Rings is on 2 discs, the extended versions anyway, isn't it? So that will go nicely on my shelf, and it will go nicely with my Universal ones, and I will get round to watching it. I've got so much in my watch pile at the moment, but you know what? People get frustrated when they've not watched all the films in their collection. To be honest with you, I don't mind it, because I know that if I ever want to watch it, it's sitting there and I can take it off my shelf and watch it. And you know, if it turns out to not be good, or one that I'm not going to watch again, then I can always get rid of it. But people I think will be a wee bit obsession about watching everything they own. You know, the collection should reflect you, yes, but mine's more like a library where you can go on the shelf and take one out that you've not watched. Obviously there's my favourites in my library, shall we say, some absolute crackers, like the Omega Man. That's a great film. My Mad Max is over there. They're great films. Everybody doesn't like the third one with Tina Turner, but I actually think it's pretty good. I don't know, I like all the War Games. That's a great film. What was I watching the other night, which was one of my favourites? Oh, I watched The Girl Next Door, and that's a good movie, a feel good movie, and it got me to thinking. I think I'm going to make a video of my top 10 feel good movies. But I say things like that all the time and then I never do it. That's probably why That's probably why I was going to say people didn't watch me that often, because I say I'm going to do things and then I don't. But sorry about that. So what else did he send me? He sent me Waterloo, which I do not have on Blu-ray and I do want. And this looks like it's a German version. Is this the one where all the horses die? It is. I really do want to watch it, and now I've got it on Blu-ray, I can. Christopher Plummer, Rod Steiger, Orson Welles. I would describe you, but I'm presuming it's about the Battle of Waterloo. But the information's in German. So, and you know, I've noticed that lately a lot of the UK ones are starting to come in these thin cases, and it does make much more sense because, you know, if they were in these thin cases, I could probably get twice the number of movies in my collection. That being said, this one's good too. This one's good. So I've got that there. What is next in the box? I should stop mentioning movies I've never seen and I want to see, because every time I do, though it's not a very much appreciated, Larry sends me them. This must have came out of his collection, I think, and it's The Longest Day with John Wayne. That's what I was watching. I was watching a war movie. What war movie was it? Oh, it was Across the Island, but I haven't finished it yet because my son came in and wanted to watch something else. And saying that was one of my favourites, that was actually a first time watch for me. So The Longest Day with John Wayne. Is that Robert Mitchum? It is Robert Mitchum, isn't it? Never ever seen this. And I'm presuming it's about the D-Day landings. Stellar international cast. Excellent. And the final one is the other one that Larry wanted us to watch and review, and it's The Wrong Box. It's got John Mills, Ralph Richardson, Michael Caine, Peter Cook, Dudley Moore. I do like Dudley Moore. And the first movie I actually seen Dudley Moore, believe it or not, was Santa Claus the Movie. Arthur's a good movie. What else have I seen Dudley Moore in that I like? There's definitely other movies I've seen that I like them. But as with all the indicator ones, I sometimes wish they would tell you a little bit about what the movie's about, because you're just going into this completely blind. Otherwise, it's got high definition remaster, audio mono, or mono audio, lots of special features, but it doesn't give you the little synopsis, you know, about what the film's about. So we'll be going into this one completely blind, but I say we'll talk about that a little bit more later once I've watched it. And the second parcel that I had this morning is Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales on 4K. And I do not own this movie, I don't believe, on Blu-ray. I'm not even sure if I've seen it. I've seen the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Is this the 4th one? I think this is the 4th one. And then there's Salazar's Revenge. I don't think I've actually seen this one. I'm just trying to think where my other Pirates of the Caribbean films is. That's the thing with my collection as well. I don't have it in any particular order in A to Z, because I just didn't have enough space for that when I initially done it. So I've got my 4Ks together, some of my Arrows together, Amazon Premiums together, 3 Rosie, other stuff. Some of my favourites, Arrows, ones with slipcovers. So to find where my other Pirates of the Caribbean ones are is going to be a bit of a challenge. But this looks like it's a American release, because it says PG-13 on it. That's always a giveaway. And other always a giveaway is these wee tabs. So I think it's only American ones that have this. So I've got the 4K and I've got the Blu-ray. It's a Disney Blu-ray, so only it does say it's region free as well, so that's good. I don't actually think I've got that one. So I want to say thank you to Larry for keeping me in such good fettle with my movie collection. I'm just trying to think where the Pirates of the Caribbean ones are. So I have added, Larry's probably added more to my collection than I have over the last 3 months. And I'm just trying to think of the words that you know, because we talk quite a lot, and it makes me happy to talk about films. And watching the Girl Next Door last night, that did make me think I want to make a video on my top, I would like to say top 10 feel-good movies. So I'd like to get them all out. I'd like to get them all together. And so I should say top 10 feel-good movies in my collection, shouldn't I? Just try to think, because have I got 10? I don't know. Alright, well, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you next time on the channel. If you do like the video, it is appreciated if you give it a thumbs up, because it does get to up the YouTube rankings. And that means I can speak to more people about movies. Thanks, guys. Oh, you can also subscribe if you want to. Goodbye.